Hey guys, it's Woody Mark here, coming with episode 8 of Squad Cup Run Rotation. And I'm sorry I didn't show his team in the beginning, but I believe it was just a normal BPL side. It wasn't the greatest, I believe it had a few silvers in there. But I've also signed a few players. I've signed Hernandez, Sancho de Guzman, and changed my formation to the 4-1-2-1-2 because I know that's a pretty solid formation in this game and better than the 4-4-2. And when I've played with it, it's been better. And I've also signed Lukaku up front, who's pretty damn good. But as you can see, the first goal was by Hernandez. It was a pretty good goal, just smacked it near post. But here, Lukaku, very unlucky to hit the post. He manages to clear it out, but I will eventually get it back with Pinar. And then pretty much it goes back and forth a bit here, but I've signed Sacco also, who had a lot of good stats here and there, so I thought why not. And I also signed another attacking midfielder, which I believe was Dembele, who I really liked in FIFA 13 because he had the pace, he had half decent strength, and Lukaku with the header. And I'm sorry, lots of these games are showing a lot of headed goals just because it's kind of, I do try to do it normal way, but when I'm in no position to, um, if I know crossing's the only option, I will do it, and it usually goes in. So I hope you don't think I'm just a crosser, but here I should have done a little bit better with that chip. That's just getting a percent or two better at FIFA, and then that would go in. But here, poor pass, I get it back, chip it into Hernandez again, but instead of chipping it, I go past him. He goes down weirdly late, which would usually say a dive, but obviously no diving in this game. But here, penalty, and then I decide to go to the right, I believe. Yes, I do. Top right corner, top net, and nothing else you could say about that game. Finished 3-0. Stats said it was a bit more even, but obviously I was more clinical, and stats say I deserved to win, so I won. But here, lots of space for Jarvis. He's got a 5-star weak foot, so I had no worries about shooting it with his left foot. And then there you have it. But here, cross it in, just because why not? He gets the ball, pretty terrible pass actually. And I don't know why it's lagging heavily here, I apologise. Probably game catcher lag, not game lag. But here I cross it in again, because why not? And I think I signed Soldado in the previous episode, so that's nothing new. But here, a pretty good header from Victor Ababo. Every time I've played against him, he's always given me troubles because he's fast, strong, well, I've said good strength. He's got a pretty decent shot on him, actually. But here, I tried to jerk him with Jarvis, but I just hold on to the ball slightly. Tried to give it, but failed. Sandro, I wait a bit, but shoot, and swivel on that. That was a pretty good goal by Sancho. Just stopped it, cut inside, found the space, and shot. Sancho's already looking like a pretty good signing. But here, he crosses it in. But then, I have no idea what happened there. But with my new signing Dembele, who I may have brought on, I'm not totally sure. But I give it to Johnson, who is also a new signing, I believe. I signed a fair few players. I transferred a few coins over, so that's most likely the reason. But a good finish by Lukaku. Lukaku and Soldado up front, a pretty good partnership. But here I come up against a top Brazilian side, and I already know that this game is going to be tough because he has a lot better players than me. Dante has got the strength, he's got the right pace, he's brilliant with the ball, and I have no idea why it's still lagging, but there you have it. But here, early goal by Sacco, showing he's a pretty solid defender so far, but I don't feel I have that flair in midfield yet. And De Guzman, he's been pretty good, but I wouldn't say he's been amazing. But here I cross it in. What else do you expect from me? But he gets it back, gets Hulk in that between the gap. Ronaldinho gets there, chips it to Ronaldinho. That should never happen, but Poor defending from me, but that check through ball should really never happen because he was completely off balance. And I don't know if that's luck or if that happens more times in FIFA than usual. But based on what I know, it happens more times in FIFA than usual. But here I just run with Hernandez. He misses the challenge. I thought, shoot, why not? And it goes right in the top net. Probably one of the better goals I've scored so far in FIFA. I haven't played that much, so it's kind of like, yeah, that is one of the better goals. But that was a beautiful finish, actually, and that makes it 2-1. But here, 90th minute, is it going to be me or him to score to finish off the game, or will it go into extra time? But here, I get the ball back, give it to Hernandez. Few deflections here or there, so I was trying to read up what was happening. Moses gets the ball. I try to hold it here, but unfortunately I fail, and he does a beautiful tackle with Dante. And I have no idea where my defenders are. I'm sure I put it on ultra defensive, but there you have it. But unlucky tackle there, unlucky there. And that was pretty unlucky goal, but he went for it. He risked it with Dante, got the ball back, got his reward. And yeah, everyone's probably sick of that celebration. But Pato gets the ball here, tries the skill. Marcelo gets the ball, gives it to Ronaldinho. This is not looking good at the moment. Paulinho on the edge of the box, now in the box. But luckily I managed to get it clear. And currently, there's lots of space in the midfield. I just hold up the ball, wait for the pass, end up getting it to Jose Enrique. I go near post and it goes in. But like I've said in previous episodes, near post still seems to work unless there's some new patch that I'm unaware of at the moment. So I will have to see that. But Fernandinho on the ball, gives it to Hulk, to Cecinio. But this is not looking good for me again, for Fernandinho, who I don't understand why you would put him in defensive midfield, just because he doesn't have that strength at all. But a very unlucky play, like poor goalkeeping. I think I've got Szczesny or Begovic in goal, but it goes to a penalty shootout. Soldado puts it in top right corner, and yeah, 1-up. But this game was very close. He was a pretty good player, actually. I'm gonna give him the credit where due, but Pato gets it in. And there's only one thing that can be done in this penalty shootout. You go tail to tail. But lots of my penalties were quite lucky, actually. If they were a tiny bit off or the keeper did a tiny bit better, it would go in my favour. Well, go in his favour. But same with that penalty. It could have gone in my favour, you see. So, De Guzman on the ball, that was probably a pretty good penalty. I don't think, even if the keeper was a bit sharper on it, he would have saved it. But Willian, I try to anticipate he goes down the middle, but it fails. Also, I will say something. I plan on live streaming a lot over the Christmas holidays, so this video will probably be out on the Saturday, perhaps maybe the Sunday. So, yeah, keep an eye on my twitch.tv/WoodyMark1234 because I lost the account for WoodyMark123, so there we have it. But here, Moses straight down the middle, probably. Well, it was a really nice penalty, not lovely. But yeah, I'll be streaming multiple games, a bit of zombies, a bit of ghosts, a bit of FIFA. Once I get GTA, I'll be streaming a bit of GTA. But Tiote, one of my new signings, he's done pretty well. I'm losing my voice, sorry. But unfortunately, he misses the penalty. Which, will it turn out to be costly in the semi-finals of the Championship Shield? I believe it is. And yes, it was, but tail-to-tail stuff, very good performance. And it's been Woody Mark here. If you enjoyed the video, hit like and say why in the comments below. Same for dislikes, say why in the comments below. Hope you enjoyed the video. It's been Woody Mark, and I shall keep trying until I win that cup. See you guys.